evening, kiddies. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times from Doctor News, news from in and around the universe. It may or may not affect you on some deep emotional level that even Sigmund Freud could not travel through time and fix. He can't do it. No, he can't. But okay. Matter of fact, he'll tell you to do something with a cigar that we won't discuss. But interesting stuff coming up. Now, someone asked me, is there any big Finish news? Matter of fact, we got a crap ton of it over the last couple days. And normally I favor the Doctor Who news first, but I always throw in some Big Finish because I love Big Finish to death. Plus, we've had a lot of Big Finish stars who have come on and appeared in, done interviews and Q&As with us, such as Tim Treloar. Matter of fact, the voice of Benny Summerfield and the very talented Lisa Bowerman, who also directs a lot of their lines, has been on here. Well, it's Sophie Aldred. Just off the top of my head, those are just the first few I named. Also, I'm looking to have some more of the other Big Finish stars on this coming year. So, like I said, I'm going to try to get some new faces in because we've had a lot of people who've come back numerous times, and I can never thank them enough. And I'd like to get some new faces in, for Q&As, interviews, and whatnot this year. But okay, but let's get to it. There's, matter of fact, this one's going to cheer people up right off the bat because this deals with the main show and a very interesting issue. All right. Peter Capaldi. Oh, hey, hey, hey. All right, up on Choice. It's not often a fan has a chance to play his childhood hero, and that's why Peter Capaldi is determined to make the most of his tenure as Doctor Who, and this was by Simon Evans. But it's a very, very nice, nice bit of a way-called interview here. Bit of a thing. But when you get down to this part right about, sorry, I had it bookmarked a second ago. Here it is. Boom. Get ready for this. And Peter says that as long as the producers will have him, he's happy to stay with the role. That is, he says, quote, the best job on the telly. Well, you heard it here, folks, right there. So I'm going to leave this one up for you guys to read. It's Peter at his best. Once again, he always, very, very fun, to listen to him. Well, not listen to him, but read, what he has to say. But right there, that to me was the quote that made really made this article more than anything, is that he'd like to stay as long as possible, as long as the producers want him to stay. And I'm really hoping that the Chib, I'm really hoping he does stay for the first year with Chibnall. At least, let's break this 3 and out cycle bullshit. Okay, let's get that over with. Okay, get ready for this. Moffat was worried that Russell T. Davies would be hacked off by his Time War retcon. I was. I'm not kidding. It is swimming in my head. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and tell you exactly why I disliked Day of the Doctor. And you'll call it nitpicking, you'll call it whining, but to me, I call it was 75 minutes of horseshit. Sure, there were a few good parts, but see, the thing is this. John Hurt's such a great actor, you can put him in a snuff film and it'll probably get a Golden Globe. Yeah, but, it's just, trust me, I'll go into that at a later date because I may need 75 minutes to go over why it was such a farce. But that's my opinion. If you liked it, that's fine with me, Okay, writer Moffat, he was worried that he was, going to be a little bit pissed off. And the thing is, to me, it just totally, like I said, I don't want to go into it any further because I can go on for hours on what I disliked about Day of the Doctors, which thanks to a friend of mine, Vil Robner, I call it Error of the Zygons, because that's what it was. Because there were too many lazy, MacGuffins and too much lazy writing. I know they had to slam bang it together due to circumstances, but for the price of 175-minute 3D special, you could have got at least 4 to 5 episodes, 1 hour. And I've got that from a friend of mine who is an authority in the special effects and filming industry in that bit. That's not just something I'm yanking out of my ass. Tennant gets like half a season of episodes to kick his own butt out, but 50th anniversary of Doctor Who got a 75-minute special, which to me did not make up to the mark. It completely destroyed the Time War. And I'm getting off this rant before I drive you all insane. But like I said, it's up to you. If you liked it, great, but I did not. All right. Doctor Who Magazine number 508 special issue, looking back to the show's grooviest decade. And I love it like that. The groviest decade. Here's my thing. I don't mind if you misspell in the comment box or something like, because you're just sitting there, you're giving your opinion, you're having fun. But this is representing Doctor Who news. This is representing your page. This is representing your reputation. And you couldn't fix a simple word like groovy? Oh, and gets worse. Look at this. The magazine has brought together actress Katie Manning, who played Joe Grant alongside the Third Doctor, with one of her biggest fans, Doctor Who writer and actor Mark Gatiss. Gatiss remembers the first time he saw Katie on screen on her debut adventure, Terror of the Autons, and then he goes into that there. Here's all the other things that you're going to find in Doctor Who Magazine number 508, and it is, of course, it was available as of yesterday. Like I said, I wanted to get some more in on yesterday, but I didn't. But also keep your eyes out. There's more Third Doctor comics coming up. So I'm hearing they're pretty good. I'm not a big comic book guy. A lot of people think I am, but like I said, most of what I know about comic book characters, I learned from animated series growing up. Okay, and here's another big piece of news, and this goes to Big Finish, by the way. Gorman. Now, for you folks who've been collecting Big Finish, Torchwood has been back in a big way on Big Finish. They'd even had Constable Andy had his own adventure. Okay, you're talking, they had Reese, Gwen, Jack, and of course Tosh, and they even brought back they keep killing, what's her name? They keep killing was it Susie? Oh, I keep screwing up her name. Well, played by Indira Varma. And they even had Tracy Ann Oberman come back to do Yvonne Hartman. And now we've got a complete set of the Torchwood team we knew, because we're going to have Dr. Owen Harper back, played by Gorman. And this is something a lot of people have been speculating on for quite a bit of time. Was he actually going to come back and do the series? And I'm glad he did, because now it feels complete. Now the whole original team's back together. And he's going to be back in an adventure called Corpse Day. And okay, it says right here, goes into a little bit. He returns to Torchwood this May for brand new audio Corpse Day, and he goes into a little bit right here. Matter of fact, here is a trailer for it if you want to listen to it. And it's just really great to know he's back, because like I said, it makes it feel complete now. Sorry if I sound like I'm going a little crazy, but I don't script this shit. See, a lot of people go, you read scripts. No, I don't. I don't know what you're doing in your spare time. Okay, Doctor Who Short Trips meets the Time War. Now, Short Trips is another part of the Big Finish range where they have like short stories, anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. They're usually way down there. And two of them are going to deal with the Time War. One in which the Eighth Doctor meets once again with Nissa of Traken. For you classic fans, you know who she is. And of course, he's also going to meet with get ready for this. He's going to meet once again with Susan. Now, if you've been listening to the Eighth Doctor range, sadly, they were building up to the fact that he was going to be the War Doctor. And so at least that's the way I read it. Because at one point, he had lost everything. He had just really was teetering on the brink. And then all of a sudden, no, we're going to shoehorn another doctor in. But that's me. I've grown to love the War Doctor. Matter of fact, he's got his own series, and he's really damn good in it. All right. And speaking of Tim Treloar, who we've had on in Q&A in an interview, boom, boom, here he is with Katie Manning, and they are doing a Third Doctor Dalek series. All right. Third Doctor Adventures, Volume 3, starring Tim Treloar and Katie Manning. The Daleks are going to be back for an adventure in this one. So I'm really looking forward to that. Matter of fact, Nick Briggs says, I imagine what might have happened if Terrence Dix had said the Terry Nation after Planet of the Daleks. Actually, we can have another one straight away, Terry. So the Doctor and Joe are heading back to Earth as per Joe's request at the end of Planet of the Daleks, when suddenly they get diverted and find themselves on another planet the Daleks have conquered. And he goes a little bit more into it right there. So Third Doctor Adventures Volume 3 is now available to pre-order. It won't be out till July of this year, but the prices are good. And like I said, the adventures are really good. And Tim is really, really spot on now with his Third Doctor. He really does the role incredibly well. Matter of fact, if you ever get a chance, listen to the short trip called Damascus. Okay, 10 things you may not know about Forest of the Dead. I'm not going to go into them here, but there was some pretty interesting stuff in here, believe it or not. I actually read some pretty interesting snippets in here. So I'm going to include it here for you to go peruse on your own. So once again, lots of Big Finish news hit this week. Peter Capaldi is now saying he'll stay as long as the producers will have him stay. But, I'm really hoping, that I'm not going to get my heart broken here because I really don't want Peter to go. I really don't. I think he should get at least one more year, with the new companion because, because I'd like to see Bill Potts hang around too. Then again, we haven't really got a chance to know Bill yet, but she looks like she's going to be fun. Well, guys, that's it. That's all I got. So until next time. Oh, by the way, Omega Files, we're not recording this weekend, but it'll be following weekend. We're going to take a look back over Ash versus Evil Dead Series 2. And after that, I think we're going to go more maybe some other things because hopefully it won't be too long. We're hoping April we're going to have the main show back. Okay, so until next time, take care. Ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And all I can say is, I was going to say may the force be with you, but that's totally bullshit, ain't it? But okay, take care. Good night.